Hey guys, how's it going? Slipstream here, and first off, I'd like to apologize for not posting in a couple of days. I was out of town and away from my PC, and I didn't prepare anything in advance, so I really couldn't post anything. But from now on, you can expect videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hopefully, I'll be able to get the videos up sometime during the afternoon, but at the very latest, you'll be able to watch them later that night. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about today's topic, which is going to be why you don't need a main healer. I know in a lot of the games that I've been playing lately, I'll see or hear a teammate say, hey, swap off Zen or Lucio, we need an Ana or we need a Mercy, we need a main healer. In reality, Zenyatta and Lucio are both really strong in the current meta, and they're even stronger when you use them together. Although Zenyatta and Lucio don't heal individual teammates nearly as much or as fast as, say, Ana or Mercy, in exchange they both have a lot of utility that in many situations can be more impactful than the healing. It's also worth noting that at most levels of play, teamfights are generally won or lost within the first 45 seconds. Therefore, any healing done during that time isn't really going to make much of an impact. And this is because, at least in the dive meta, most of the enemy team is going to be focusing down one or two targets. And with all that damage coming in on one or two heroes, Mercy or Ana are not going to be able to heal all that off. And since healing is their main role, this removes a lot of their in-fight utility. Granted, Ana has her sleep dart and nade that she can use to disrupt the enemy team. Mercy is very much just a healer, unless she's damage boosting one of your teammates, but on the other hand, Zenyatta can discord one of the enemy heroes and all of your teammates gain a damage boost on that. Discord Orb is by far Zenyatta's best ability, and it's the main reason why he's so strong in the dive meta. When all of your teammates are attacking one or two of the enemy heroes, Discord Orb makes them die much faster. If you can coordinate with your team and place the discords accordingly, you're going to be able to steamroll the enemy team. In addition to that, if you see one of your teammates in a 1v1 scenario, by placing a Discord Orb on the enemy hero and a Harmony Orb on your teammate, you're almost going to guarantee that they win that fight. While Zenyatta's utility is very specific, Lucio's on the other hand is much more broad. He actually has the greatest healing potential in the entire game. Although Mercy and Ana heal more per second, Lucio can heal all 5 of your teammates and even yourself, which during a fight where all your teammates are grouped up is going to have way more impact. Speed Boost is going to help your teammates to make them much more nimble and hard to hit during a team fight, which will give your teammates that slight advantage that might make the difference. Although you're giving up mid-fight sustain, with the combination of Speed Boost and Zenyatta's Discord Orb, you're getting a lot of killing ability in return. Aside from support abilities, Zenyatta and Lucio both have aspects of their kit that allow them not only to fend for themselves, but also potentially swing the momentum of the fight for their team. Zenyatta's headshots can deal a crazy amount of damage, and in some cases even win a 1v1 against a DPS hero. And after his buff, Lucio also gained a lot of damage potential on his own, and let's not forget about the boop. Now, even though I spent the last 2 minutes telling you about how great Lucio and Zenyatta are, I've got to admit that Mercy is a fantastic hero, especially at lower elos. And this is because her res is really strong right now. The ability to bring back 3, 4, even 5 heroes from your team is massive, and if you can get 1 or 2 picks at the start of the fight, even if your whole team dies, you're still most likely going to win with res. But I'd say without a doubt, Mercy is much better on defense because that's when your res is going to have the highest impact possible. Though I'm not trying to imply that Mercy's ultimate is much stronger than Lucio or Zenyatta's. Both of their ultimates can be used in a variety of different scenarios, both offensively and defensively. And I'd say that this flexibility is what really gives their ultimates power. If you're hitting a strong push and really want to make sure that your teammates stay alive so they can keep dealing damage, Sound Barrier is not only going to give your teammates some extra tankiness, but also the confidence they need to go in and deal damage. On the other hand, if you get sucked into a Graviton Surge, a Sound Barrier is really going to help to eat up some of the damage that the enemy team is going to be trying to do to you. Zenyatta's Transcendence works much in the same way, and is probably the best counter to Genji's Dragon Blade right now. But since Zenyatta is a little bit more complicated, and I think is one of the best carry heroes in the game, I'm going to spend a little bit more time here at the end telling you what you should really be doing as Zenyatta. And the most important thing that you need to keep in mind when you're playing Zenyatta is that you are the best enabler in the game. Not only can you heal your teammates, but you can also put a orb on targets that need to die and also help your teammates deal damage. Because you're so important, you really want to stay to the back of your team. This is going to prevent you from taking any stray damage that comes in, and if a Winston or D.Va jumps you, they're going to be way separated from the rest of their team, and with some help from your teammates, you're going to be able to mow them down pretty quickly. With that being said, you want to be really careful not to get too separated from your team, because you have no mobility, and if they jump you when you're out of position pretty bad, you're just going to die. This is why Lucio is a great partner for you, because his speed boost can help you to maneuver much more quickly and evade diving targets. One thing that's been working really well for me lately is a Winston, Reaper, and Zenyatta composition. Now, as long as you've got a decent team comp outside of this, these 3 heroes are really going to destroy anyone in the dive meta. Zenyatta can discord a target that you're focusing, and the Winston and Reaper can tag team to just destroy anything in their path. The combination of Winston's Leap, Bubble, and Reaper's Wraith form give them a lot of survivability, especially if Zenyatta is putting a Harmony Orb on one of them. Not to mention the fact that Winston can attack multiple targets for pretty decent damage, and Reaper can deal an insane amount of damage up close. This setup is going to be most effective if you have someone who really knows the meta on Zenyatta. Someone who can be that shot caller for your team and call out what targets to focus, and also knows how the overall team fight's going and when to back out, when to engage. I like to play Zenyatta in the setup a lot because it makes me feel like I have a lot of control over what's going on in the game, and if something's off, I can fix it, or if I notice something that maybe other people don't, my decisions will have a direct impact to stop it. But anyways guys, that's all I've got for you today. As always, I hope you learned something, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.